Okay, hello everyone. I've got one parcel to open today, and this one's from eBay. I thought, I mean, this receiving this package actually surprised me because it's not what I expected. It's not a sealed product; it is cards, but I expected a folder because I bought. Well, the photo showed a folder, although technically, I mean, if they want to argue about it. They didn't say the art folder wasn't included, but it was all in a folder. So you can see it's all sealed, fragile. Anyway, so let's see how it's packaged. Don't know if it's in little folder slots. And it is actually a set. I bought a set. So you can see here I've scored it, but not into the actual box area. So you can see that's just a flap. So I'll just lift this a little bit and score it all along here. I lost my pen knife. I don't know where it is. So I'm having to use a pair of scissors, which doesn't do a great job. But I am lifting it. So you can see here I'm lifting it so that I'm not scoring anything inside the box. Might be able to just rip this, no? Okay, well, let's lift that bit a bit. There we go, right. Okay. There we go. I don't know if you want to hazard a guess what set I've purchased. Probably not too hard to guess because it will be, well, I say because it's not always necessarily the recent sets, because I am after some of the old sets as well. Come on, let's just cut it. Yay, there we go. Yeah, so I am after some of the old sets as well. I am missing quite a few cards from some of the older sets. I think I've completed Paldean Fates. I say completed, it's not the full master set. So for anyone who was going to be surprised at hearing that, it is just the base set. I am only kind of mastering base sets because I can't afford to master the full master set of any. Well, actually, I say that, but I've actually mastered the Pokemon Go set. So for those who've been following me or watched some of my older videos, you would know that I've actually completed the Pokemon Go set. I had to buy a lot of the ones I was missing. So the rainbow ones. Towards the end, the main chase cards. So the Mew, I had to buy. But yeah, I have actually mastered that one fully. Apart from maybe promos, I need to check if I've got all the promos actually. It'd be good if I can completely master it, including the promos for Pokemon Go, because I do quite like Pokemon Go. I don't know why there's not a lot of love for Pokemon Go, to be honest. I think it's quite a good set. The cards aren't exactly cheap either, you know. The set itself is worth quite a bit. It's a bit like, you know, Shrouded Fable. People don't like Shrouded Fable, right? But you look at the Shrouded Fable set, it's not cheap. Some of the individual cards are quite... Because there's a lot of them. It's not that, you know, any individual card is really expensive, but it's just collectively it's quite expensive. So, anyway, the seller's put all the cards into a tin. It's quite a heavy tin. And I'm hoping everything is in here. They've at least padded the tin as well. So I'll just take the first couple of cards so you can see. So it is Chaos Rising, and it should be the full set. So you've got the non-hollow and then the hollow card as well. So let's just see. And it's in order. So obviously they took it out of their binder and left it in the number order, which is good because I'm just going to put these straight into my own binder, obviously. So we've got here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no why is there no sleeve for this all of a sudden? There's some without sleeves. That's disappointing. They've only sleeved the hollows and the reverse hollows, it looks like. So 9, 10. Yeah, so the common cards don't get a sleeve. No love for the uncommons. For the common cards, non-hollows. I'll sleeve them up myself. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I won't bother counting. I might as well talk to you guys about my recent score. And I say score because I actually managed to nip out on a Friday and actually picked up the drop for Chaos Rising. So it's nothing spectacular. So the Chaos Rising tin drops, so the mini tin and the big tin, they only allow one of each. So obviously, no surprises for guessing that I went for the Mega Gengar tin as opposed to the Clefable. And no surprise that, everyone else in the queue before me, and I presume after me, would have gotten the Mega Gengar as well until that's exhausted. So once that's gone, then you've got no choice. You've got to get the Clefable. And the mini tin, I got the Salamence tin. But one thing that's interesting, I say interesting, but it's probably expected in a lot of shops, but not for me, the bigger chains and the bigger shops, is that they are selling for above retail. I don't know if there's any rules from the manufacturer or the supplier, the main distributor, on the prices they can charge. But if anyone's got Mankind near them, I'm in the UK, so I apologise if you don't know, the store I'm talking about. I don't know if it's in the US or any other countries, but Mankind in the UK, certainly where I am anyway, they charge £13 for the mini tin, and £25 for the bigger tin. So £2 more for the mini tin and £3 more for the bigger tin. I don't know why that is. Well, I think it's the demand, obviously, because there's a lot of people who can't get it, so they've charged more for it. But yeah, I bought a big tin, so I bought the Clefable tin. Everyone else was after the Gengar tin, but I went for the Clefable because I have a Gengar. So if I'm not going to be opening it up and I'm going to be keeping it sealed, I might as well get the two different versions. And for me, there's little point in opening up if I can't open up enough to get a full set. I might as well do what I'm doing now and just buy the set of base, and then get the individual hit cards that I really like. And if I fancy mastering it, then it's far easier to just buy the individual cards of the secret rares anyway. I know, it's more satisfying to pull them yourself, but when you don't get enough stock to be able to pull them all and get them, then what's the point? There's no point in buying the odd 1 or 2 packs, and then not being able to get any more. And I know some of you will probably say, "Wow, Chaos Rising, they're everywhere," or similar to Perfect Order, I suppose people might say that. But people say that, and you hear that on the internet. They're all there, by the way. So all 86 cards there with the reverse hollows. So yeah, you hear people say, nobody wants Perfect Order, nobody wants Chaos Rising, it's everywhere, there's no one scalping it. I don't know where you are, but where I am, people are still taking them. As soon as they come out, it's gone. Boom. When there's a drop, regardless of what set, boom, it's gone. So yeah, it doesn't quite work out that way. You think that you can get some pack opening and experience and enjoyment on a set that is supposedly not sought after, or people don't want. But yeah, the stock is still lacking out there. You can't get it. I can't get it. Not where I am anyway. People seem to be just getting it for the sake of getting it. If it's called Pokemon and it's got cards in there, boom, it's gone. And even some of the old other box sets that don't normally sell, that took forever to sell, are suddenly gone. So one of them is the Charizard box, the one with the figurine, and you've got like what was it, 14 packs or 12 packs or something, I don't know what it was, but that's been sitting in shops for ages, and then all of a sudden that's gone as well. And that was pretty strange, because that was in Smith Toys. I think they sell it for, what was it, is it £70? Was it £70 or £80? I can't remember, but the only good thing in there is the figurine, probably the Charizard, in my opinion. The other little packs, generally speaking, it's hard to get hits from them. I don't know anyone who's got any hits from that Charizard figurine box. But yeah, happy to be corrected by anyone who's watching this video who wants to respond. But that's all for today. So I've got the Chaos Rising set now, base set, master set, with all the reverses and the X's. The ones I'm missing, Ascended Heroes, is going to be expensive, even for the just base set, I think. From what I've seen, they're all over £200, even for just the basic base set. So yeah, I've got all of the other ones though, apart from Ascended Heroes. So I might have to go out and get bulk or something and just try and build up the master base set. I don't really fancy paying over £200 for it. But then, having said that, if I get a couple of bulk, that's probably about £200. So I might have to buy the bullet and pay the £200, but we'll see. And if I do that, obviously it will be opened, and then you will all know that I've paid 200 plus, unless someone out there is selling the Ascended for a lot less than that. But yeah, so far I've been pretty good with buying sets. This particular one, with everything in there, I got for about £25, I think, delivered. So yeah, if I don't get a folder, I could get a folder and put it in. But generally speaking, any modern sets now, the base set, people are selling around £35 plus. 40 is probably the norm, but you will be able to find someone selling it for about £35. And if you're lucky like me, you'd get it sub 30, but then you won't get a folder like you can see here. But yeah, I've got the Phantasmal Flames box, which is quite good. Why is there I don't know why there's a sellotape on the inside of here. Is it broken or something? Can't be. No, it's not broken or anything. Don't know why they've stuck a sellotape on the inside. Anyway, but yeah, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.